Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So Red Velvet are back, and I had to check because initially I thought they were coming back during the season of winter, and I had to check. At least in Europe, since I live in Switzerland, we're not in winter yet. So I guess we'll learn something new every day. So that means they're coming back in fall, at least in Europe. Usually when you pair these two elements, you know, Red Velvet and like end of the year season moment, you know, it usually makes their song great. Not that their other songs aren't great when they just release it, you know, during the year, but like I feel like a lot of us agree on the fact that, you know, whenever they release something during the end of the year, it is at least something to look forward to, you know. So another thing is that I think I learned my lesson when it comes to them, meaning just kind of like expect the unexpected. You know, if you expect them to do something, most likely they will do something else. And yes, it took me a long time to realize that and to come to terms with that idea that I do not have, it's not that I do not have, it's like I cannot expect anything because usually they will do something completely unexpected. So yeah, I'm not gonna expect them to do a red or velvet or like a red velvet concept. I'm just gonna wait and see and just enjoy. Yeah. Hey, so this is definitely me from the past, since by then I would have had another hair color, but you know, this is on a different topic. Anyways, don't skip this because this is going to be interesting for you and for me. And basically for anyone who wants to be safe on the internet. It's kind of like the whole point of this actually. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Thank you very much for sponsoring today's video. I'm sure, or at least I hope you guys are aware of what a VPN is and what it does. I don't know about you, but I personally value my privacy online. I like to keep what I do on the internet private. This is basically what the VPN is going to help you with, you know. Keep everything like passwords or like pictures, videos and everything that should remain private. I don't think we realize how vulnerable we are online actually. Anyway, so yeah, Surfshark VPN will help you, you know, protect your stuff and everything from piracy and like, you know, being tracked, etc. Another useful thing that you can do with Surfshark VPN is just move your location to anywhere else in the world if you want to. One of the examples that I often use is, you know, the whole Netflix catalog thing. Let's say there's a show that you want to watch, but you can't find it on your Netflix in your country and everything. All you have to do is change your location to South Korea, for example, and then you get access to the catalog. That easy, you know. Also, the thing that irks me the most is like when you are on YouTube and there's this video that is blocked in your territory for whatever reason. Like YouTube is testing me, I'm telling you, but like when there's a video that is blocked in your territory, in your country and everything, you simply have to change your location to another country and then you have access to that video. It's just so easy. The way I see it is kind of like Surfshark is like your guardian angel and like your ally online. It's kind of like, you know, from antivirus to like getting you deals on certain shopping websites and like, you know, getting you in catalogs of like Netflix of other countries and blocking certain streaming services and everything. Like it makes your online life so much easier and so much more secure. And I think that's the main point. So if you were ever hesitating on getting a VPN or not, don't hesitate anymore, especially because I've got a code for you. You know, you might be aware, but we're kind of like in the middle of Black Friday right now. So like there's a deal for you. So by using my code GZBKarma in the link that is in the description box below, you will have 85% off plus 3 months free. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're ever hesitating, just don't. Anyways, that was my TED talk about staying safe online. Thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back to black hair me. Anyways, they looked absolutely fantastic on the teaser pictures. Just the cat threw me off. It was like that cat, the drawing, you know, the pixelated drawing, that cat is on crack or whatever. It scares me. I would not trust it. Anyway, so I've got the English captions on birthday. Let's go. No, but so Wendy, you know, you see her, right? You see her. Who are you to turn them down? You don't mess with them. Eh? Ooh. Hey. Baby. She joined during Ice Cream Cake, didn't she? There's a connection to the story. Oh my. Oh no, but this Wendy though. Just moaning, you know, demons and shit, but like make it cute. Cool. That scared me, I'm sorry. They're all aging like fine wine, okay? But Wendy. Troy. Sorry. You know what? They might be just the only group who can do this. And I'd be like, yeah, cool. Hey. Oh hell yeah. Ooh no, come on. That makes me think of Shrek. You know, that gingerbread man? Okay, you know what? There's a reason why I said at the beginning to expect the unexpected. Because once again, even though I told myself not to expect anything, which I really truly did not, I really had no idea what to expect, they still managed to put out something which I would never have expected ever. I feel like this song incorporates so many of their past songs. My instinct is telling me that yes, there is a connection to like their whole storyline and everything. Also because when they posted, you know, the pictures and everything with the cartoon on their socials, it kind of like retraced their whole story as a group with like, you know, Dum Dum and like Happiness and everything. It's just like this historical retracing that happened in those cartoons. And so having that in mind, plus, you know, Yeti's singing about, you know, what is it, or ice cream cake or whatever. And so all of that leads me to believe that the song is kind of incorporating a lot of their old tracks. They've done that before with Oompa Oompa when they were just like singing their own title and everything. So here, hearing this with like the ice cream cake and This Is a Birthday, everything comes together, doesn't it? So like I just know that some people are going to be like trying to like dissect this music video and like, you know, find the links and connections to their past songs, to their storyline and everything, to some of the elements that we've seen before. I'm sure there must be connections, like seriously. This Bat, for example, isn't it a Bad Boy? See, this is very Bad Boy. Oh, they destroyed the House of the Gingerbread Man. You know, I'm not gonna lie, these past comebacks, Wendy has slowly but surely climbed my bias list. Like Joy is still safely biased, you know, but Wendy, ma'am. See? Dum Dum. Whatever they do with their voices there. The thing is with Red Velvet, you would never find them lacking when it comes to like vocals and harmonization. Not one day. You know, I feel like in SM Town Museum or whatever, you know, they have that building or whatever. I feel like they should make I'm pretty sure it exists already, but like they should have a whole floor dedicated to Red Velvet and their lore and like their storyline and everything. I feel like they should put these music video sets in like a floor in their building, and you know, people will pay to visit that. I would love to be there. That's trippy as hell and that's so freaking cool. Isn't that the same cat as an ice cream cake? Like, I know I said earlier that you have to expect the unexpected with them. However, even though let's imagine you didn't know it was from Red Velvet, there is no mistaking. You know, like once you listen to this, once you hear it, it is undeniably them. You know, this whole thing, this is like screaming Red Velvet to me. And this is RBB. Okay, I have to admit that once again, I think this song, like the same way Feel My Rhythm or the songs prior to this, some of the songs prior to this, the song will have to grow on me, which they eventually always do. That creeps me out though. I'm just gonna change the frame because like staring into my soul, you know, like those animal masks or whatever, they're staring into my soul. I feel very uncomfortable. Anyways, I was trying to say the song will have to grow on me. I feel like right now I was definitely more invested in the music video, and I have no doubt the song will eventually grow on me, but it's not like one of those instant hit, again, in my personal opinion, you know. Their ad-libs, seriously, I'm telling you, they've never been lacking. Honestly, if this is the first music video from a Red Velvet that you see, good luck. Because like I can't imagine this being your introduction to Red Velvet. I mean, this is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because if it is your first music video from Red Velvet that you see, you will most likely be drowning in randomness. Good luck trying to understand and follow whatever is going on. But also on the other hand, if this is your first time seeing a music video from Red Velvet, well, it's kind of like the condensed version of their journey. It's a lot to unpack, it's confusing, it feels random and everything, but then again, when it comes to SM, there's always like a reason behind everything. It's kind of like what I told myself to avoid getting too deep in things, because then if I go too deep, you lose me. So I just go by SM does everything for a reason, period, and that's it. As long as I go with that and I don't look further, then I'm good, you know. So they invited to their birthday party all of the villains that they've encountered thus far. They're being punished right now. That's pretty brilliant. Okay, you know what? Maybe I understand furries. Maybe. I'm not against this, you know? See, that's what I said. They always take me a little bit of time before the song actually gets to grow on me, but it always eventually does. And so it took me approximately 5 minutes for it to grow on me. That's why I believe that you can't always trust your first instinct or like your first impression of something, because my first impression of this was like, it's a lot to unpack. I'm not sure if I'm going to be enjoying all of the songs together, you know, but here I am really enjoying it. So I love the music video, I love the ad-libs. The song, like I said, it is gradually getting better, that's for sure. And because this is kind of like incorporating all of their style together and music video and everything, this seems like the closest to their maybe identity as a group. Like if you think of Red Velvet, you would think of that. I don't know what you think. Do you think this would be like the representative signature sound of Red Velvet or not? I wonder. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!